Hello everyone, this is BFAB and welcome to the Baddie Club. Hello everyone. I hope you all are having a great day, and if not, that's okay. Be gentle with yourself. Well, today I want to remind you that you are the sun. So, ano nga ba ito? Well, if you get this reference from Grey's Anatomy, then we would really vibe. I'd like for us to chika soon about Grace. Just send me a message on whatever platform you see me. So, guys, I would like to remind you that you are the sun in all aspects of your life. So, what Christina said was, don't let what he wants eclipse what you need. He is very dreamy, but he's not the sun, you are. So, I want to talk about you are the sun in a more general perspective, not only in relationships, but in all aspects of our lives. So every now and then, we kind of lose track, I guess, of what's really important in our lives, and that's actually us. We are the most important person in our lives. Of course, our parents are important, our boyfriends, girlfriends are important, our dogs are important, or higher beings because they are also important. Let's not forget that you are the most important person in your life. And with all the things going on in our life, we have lots of things to think about, right? So first, we have our careers, we have our love lives, what we're gonna eat for lunch, how we're gonna pay the bills, where to find a job, or maybe we have an inner struggle, or just anything really. There's lots of things to really think about, and there's lots of things that could potentially trigger us, right? There's social media, there's our fears, our insecurities, our doubts, the fear of the future, and it is said that 3 to 5 years na lang ang Earth, and I actually kind of believe that there's an 80% chance that that will really happen. I mean, global warming is really real. But with all those, we tend to forget to prioritize ourselves. But let me go back to you're the most important person in your life, because when you wake up and when you sleep at night, it's just really all you. All you really have is yourself, even if you're with your partner or even if with your kid. But throughout the day, you will be with your thoughts, you will be with yourself. So it's really important to be secure, stable, and happy within yourself, right? It's important to validate yourself. It's important that while you give love to everyone, while you take care of everyone, you should also be taking care and loving yourself. So, how can we do this? How can we take care of ourselves or love ourselves, right? First, you remember who you are. You're amazing, you're kind, you're compassionate. Have positive self-talks about yourself. You're funny, you're charming, your quirks are adorable. You love cold spaghetti, or you love spaghetti without hot dogs, because that's a thing, guys. People actually love spaghettis without hot dogs, and that's what makes you unique, because you are unique. Remind yourself that you are a badass bitch. You can sing, or you can dance, or you're a good listener, or you're a good cook, you help people, you take care of your children, you take care of your parents, and a lot more, you know. You're amazing. Second is to really be okay with being alone. And I don't mean this in a sense that you should be alone forever or you should be single. What I mean by this is being comfortable with being with yourself, with your thoughts, being comfortable and happy to go out with yourself, go on movie dates with yourself, or go on coffee shops, read books there, or just, maybe contemplate about life, or just do things that make you feel good, you know? And third is really taking care of yourself. Physically, mentally, spiritually even, emotionally. It's honoring you, honoring your season, honoring what you're going through. Let's talk about taking care of ourselves physically first. When we are in really low states in life, in our low seasons in life, we honestly forget to take a bath, guys. And okay, fine, if it's not we, it's at least most of us, me included. Because, when you're really sad and there's lots of things going on in our head, in our lives, it really sucks, guys. So, we just want to stay in bed all day, and that's okay. We can give ourselves a day or two for that, to really just wallow in our emotion, because that is really valid. And when you're in this space, After honoring your emotions, you really, really have to decide and show up for yourself to push yourself out of that space because only you can help yourself. That's really true. Of course, we all need help. We can seek professional help. We can seek help from our friends and family. But at the end of the day, the application is from you. And that's the beauty and challenge of it as well. And I say beauty because we still have the control to change our direction. And I say challenge because it can really be challenging, when you're in that space. You just really want to be with your emotions all the time that you forget the world out there. You forget the beauty of the world out there, the places you will explore, the people you will meet, the nachos you will eat. And I say nachos because I'm a big nacho lover. So that's one of the things that makes me feel really good and happy. And in line with nachos, there's lots of food and drinks that you will still discover and like and love or be obsessed about. And there are still series or movies or sitcoms that you would want to watch or rewatch because it's fun, because it's weird, or because you want to criticize the film, or new hairstyles you'd have to try, and new skills that you would learn. Maybe learning how to crochet or pottery, or learning how to play golf or bowling, and animals that you'd like to see in person. It may be elephant or kangaroo. As for me, I love sloths so much. I would definitely love to see a sloth in person one day. They're so slow, but also they're so cute. Just really adorable. And yeah, and there's just lots of things to look forward to. Learning more things. Learning how to fight a crocodile. I mean, who knows when you'll need that? Hopefully not. But it's fun to know how to fight a crocodile, right? Or maybe you want to swim with the sharks. I want to swim with the sharks. I mean, I'm scared as hell, but also I see a lot of people doing it, and if it's really, 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 really safe, I'd like to swim with the sharks. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'd back out if nandun ako, but it's fun. Or maybe you'd like to ride the scariest roller coaster and do bungee jumping and who knows what, right? What I'm trying to say is, when you're at your lowest, you forget all this. And I'm here to remind you that there is so much more that life has to offer. And you, sissy, or brother, or sister, or mom, or dad, or tita, whoever you are who's listening to my show, you owe it to yourself to make your dreams come true. You owe it to yourself to experience all these wonderful things. And sometimes life really gives you some challenges, but that's okay because where is the growth without challenges, right? So that's okay. Let's move forward and see the beauty that this world has to offer. And what I say by taking care of yourself mentally, it's really being honest with yourself. What insecurities or fears triggered you, and how can you work on it? How will you cope? What beliefs you have to change in yourself, and all of those. It's also about not dwelling on those unwanted circumstances because circumstances always change. You have to remind yourself that everything, may it be bad or good, it's temporary, that things can still go in your favor. And also being really mentally strong, or at least capable enough to handle whatever comes your way, because you will be able to handle whatever circumstance comes your way. And when I say emotionally, it's really being able to stabilize yourself. This is more of responding rather than reacting to any negative or positive situations. But actually, this really applies more to negative situations because, let's say, for example, maybe a friend triggered you. You could react in a bad way. You could tell her off, you could say things that you don't mean, and that could probably put a dent on your friendship, and we wouldn't want that. And even if you know your friendship is strong, it's really important to know your boundaries and not cross the line. Because we don't have to fight every single battle. That's why there's a saying to pick your battles. And in most scenarios, these negative circumstances wouldn't even happen if you know how to stabilize yourself and calm yourself. And I know that we're all humans, we say impulsive things, but if we can catch ourselves before reacting, it would really help big time, and a bad situation could have been entirely avoided. And what I mean by responding is to respond with grace. You could say what you don't like and you both could move on from that situation. Or you could just say nothing, sit with your feelings, detach from it for a while until you feel okay enough to talk to her in a peaceful, calm way. And by spiritually, I can't really speak for everyone since we have different beliefs, but it's really trusting and having faith and going back to your higher being. And I say higher being because we believe in different higher beings. So, okay, there's that. And remember to also put yourself on the pedestal. Remember that you are just as important as what you deem to be important. So, yes, that's all. This is just a random thought, and I just want to get this message across that you are the sun. Prioritize yourself, value yourself, love yourself, because even if people don't show it to you, that's okay because the most important opinion is yourself. You are the sun. That's all, everyone. Have a good day, have a good night, have a great life. And remember that you are more powerful and capable than you know. If this is not your end goal, it's not the end. You are still in the middle. So persist, 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 and be gentle with yourself. That's all, and see you on my next episode.